Thomas, why don't you take us into the hackathon segment of this show? Let's jump
Definitely,
in.
yeah. So let's talk hackathon a little. I think this is one of the amazing announcements we had in the pipeline now. And Douglas, Jesse, would you just walk us through the hackathon? Like, who should participate and what could they build? Anything, basically.
Sure. Yeah. So the hackathon's focused on EVM tools and apps. So there's just a long list of things that are posted there about all the tools that would help the ecosystem for the EVM. So like, anything from charts and statistics for the dexes like OmniDex or any other dexes that are there. Snapshotting tools for like airdrops would be a good example. And then just maybe displaying NFT collections or any other ideas that people might have that would be a good like ecosystem tool that could be a component that supports other actual applications. And then of course applications and all the amazing apps that you see on EVMs like Ethereum and other networks that we'd love to see built on Telos. OmniDex is a great example. It came out and it's native to Telos, and it's based on other DeFi apps that people are familiar with. So bringing in more apps that people are familiar with, like lending and staking, NFT, different things, multi-sig tools. We'd love to have some Gnosis safe type functionality for people. There's just anything that people come up with. The list says your cool idea. So anything that's contributing to the EVM ecosystem growing is the focus for the hackathon.
Yeah. For me, I think that there's an enormous, I know there's an enormous amount of stuff that's available on Ethereum and BSC chain and Phantom and all these things that are using the massive, rich open source code base of Solidity to build really cool projects that again are then available, right? And these things, it's not the same kind of build as you would have when you're saying, okay, well, we're going to build something new. It's like we're going to take something that we already know is important, that people like to use, that it's successful, the code's there. We may or may not make changes, and that's fine, and just get it ready to deploy to Telos EVM. Right. I mean, this is a process that once people see now what is happening with Charm, and OmniDex, where they took the code that we prepared for everybody for free to use as part of our demo process there, right? That we started showing 3 or 4 months ago. That was all there, and so we've already been encouraging people to use that and to customize it. There's a whole bunch of stuff they haven't thought of. I think that people might be waiting for permission. It might be, but this is like the open call. It's like not only can you like create a huge multi-million-dollar brand in a short amount of time, perhaps, which I think TJ is doing with OmniDex, but we are inviting it. We're going to mentor you if you need. We're going to provide you code resources. We're going to provide a prize, and for those that get done, we're going to help support whatever the next phases of your development are, so these things can get out there. There's just a lot of stuff. Telos EVM right now is essentially this like awesome city of the future with all the roads in and the buildings and everything, but no businesses have actually set up in these sweet ass buildings, and so we're waiting. So we're ready.
Come and build.
Come and build.
Perfect.
Yep.
Definitely. That's awesome. Well, yeah, I'm super excited to see all of that. It's been a while, I think, since the last time we had some kind of a hackathon. I think there was maybe one in 2019, all really small things though. And this is really one of the biggest events, I think, for the Telos ecosystem in that regard. If we look at Telos EVM is, to me, one of the biggest milestones since mainnet launch. This is a huge event for us to be, telling people to go build on this.